Lisa Smith is the Director of Development at the Special Olympics in Delaware. You just said to me, as I said, oh, it's a summer event, right? You said, no, no, no.
It's actually year-round. So we provide sports training and competition for both children and adults with intellectual disabilities. And it's a myth that it's just summer games. That's one of our largest events, but we have 50+ competitions throughout the year.
Is there a Winter Olympics?
There are winter games. We partner with Special Olympics Pennsylvania to do that because skiing doesn't happen in the state of Delaware. But we have athletes who train in Pennsylvania, and then we'll compete with Pennsylvania's games in Nordic skiing, alpine skiing, snowshoeing.
One of my favorite stories when I was anchoring the news to watch was the Special Olympics, because the pride, the determination, the happiness, the sense of fulfillment that you would see in the athletes was powerful. And I think it touches everybody. Can you talk a little bit more about the connection between the sport and the athlete and what it means to them?
Absolutely. Sadly today, those with intellectual disabilities are still often shunned or ignored, but when you allow them to compete on the playing field and show who they truly are, you see the joy, the inspiration, the courage, things that they have to battle with every day in daily life. On the playing field, they're able to show what they can do, and when the community at large sees that, then that bridge of acceptance and respect is built to those with intellectual disabilities. And rather than turning your head next time you walk by someone, you're going to look them in the eye and say hello.
In sports is the great equalizer.
It is.
Either you can do it or you can't do it. It doesn't judge anything else. That's why I think you have such a wonderful organization. And your organization exists out of the kindness of others, people who are inspired by your organization and go to your events and donate money. You have some big events coming up.
We do. So we rely on volunteers both to put on our sports competitions, but also to raise the funds to fuel our mission. And we have a couple really neat events coming up. The Reindeer Run and Romp 5K is hosted on Friday, December 2nd in Newark. It's unique because it's a nighttime 5K, who gets the opportunity to race at night, but also ring in the holiday with a luminary lit course and entertainment along the course itself. And then our largest fundraising event, where we pull in from everybody across the state of Delaware and beyond, is the Lewis Polar Bear Plunge, which is held on Sunday, February 5th. Individuals are motivated by the courage that our athletes exhibit daily to plunge in the Atlantic and raise funds on behalf of our athletes.
It gets a little chilly, but I guess runners want to run no matter what the temperature.
Absolutely. So runners run, those who train in the morning, they train at night. We offer this opportunity to run at night. Safety is very important for us, so the course is lined with volunteers, ensuring all those streets are closed, driveways are not being, a car coming out. And we get over 1,000 runners, and some dress up because we really bill it as it's your opportunity to ring in the holiday season.
You get to meet, you get to see, you get to find out exactly where your commitment is going and who you're helping.
Absolutely, and many times you'll learn that our athletes are running faster than you or I. So like you said earlier, the playing field is the equalizer, and you can embrace what people can do rather than look at them and think about what they can't.
And for people that may not be able to go to one of these events but just want to contribute to Special Olympics or volunteer for Special Olympics, how do they get a hold of you?
We can be found at sode.org. You could Google Special Olympics Delaware and get to us. And volunteers are critical for us because we're a small staff. We service 4,000 athletes within the state of Delaware, but for every one athlete that we provide opportunities for, 7 sit on the sidelines. So we need more volunteers, we need more funds so we can reach those individuals who are eligible for our programming. And in the end, sports is our platform, but what we're really about is changing lives, changing the lives of our athletes as well as the volunteers that are involved in our program.
And it sounds like changing attitudes as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate you being here. Lisa Smith is Director of Development for the Special Olympics in Delaware. That wraps up the Delaware Way for this week. I'm Larry Menti. Stick around for another thing.